movie is starting. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Movie is Starting podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jeremiah.
I'm your other host, Chris.
And today we are once again joined by...
It's me, everybody. Brian from the Gothsicles. I know you may be... Well, all the classics. We'll see if any new things come our way today. Many people hate the sound of my voice. I'm kind of in love with the sound of my own voice, and I could not be happier to share said voice once again this evening.
It's always good to hear a front for a band say, people hate the sound of my voice.
Hey, man, you read after interview 57,100, where that's all they talk about. It tends to sink in after a while. But, there will be no mellifluous screaming on this episode. Well, I can't say for sure because it's
don't make promises.
There might be one moment that just makes you squee with delight.
Do not make a promise you cannot keep. No.
And that's why you guys are the hosts. You know, I only come in and yak it up once a year, but you guys got the pattern down. Brian from the Gothsicles could not be more happy to be back with the movies starting. I am afforded a small amount of plug space as you hear this. The new EP from yet another side project, Sanity Checks, will have dropped. Check out at sanitychecks.bandcamp.com. That is me and Planet Damage from Hungary doing industrial music about very specifically the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Not even... that's the level we're at, man.
How many madness points do you have left?
None. But yeah, Sanity Checks will be about the new EP coming out about very hyper nuanced things from the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. And yeah, all sorts of stuff going on. Gasoline Invertebrate, my other project, will be playing Mechanismus Festival in Seattle this year. Check that out. And
and on that note,
shit, gasoline! Dude, I use that to intro gasoline shows now. That's how much movie starting has affected my life. I now use clips from our last episode to intro my show. Check that out at Seattle. As you hear this, the Gothsicles may have or may be just playing Dark Force Fest in New Jersey with Suicide Commando. Any number of amazing.
I haven't heard from them in a long time.
Yeah, no, dude, the new one's amazing. Morris Black, we'll be doing Space Couch for that. Yada, yada, yada. I have so much going on. It's almost not worth me plugging it, but I want to get those two out. The thing that is occupying every molecule of my brain right now is Hellraiser Bloodline, Roman numeral 4 optional, apparently.
Yeah,
we were discussing that before the show.
Apparently, we're not allowed to have number 4s in this country.
Yeah, well, they didn't. I was going to say, I don't think after this. I think after this, it was always Hellraiser Dark World or Hellraiser the Dark
3
Web.
was so bad. It was no more Roman numerals for you. We're taking that privilege away. Like when you're a little kid, like
director's name.
This as we mentioned before, this is an Alan Smithee joint. Now, and for those of you who don't know, Alan Smithee for the longest time was a name that was used when a director or writer or producer did not like the project or the final product of the project they were working on, and they would put in the name Alan Smithee
and they remove themselves from the project.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be on their filmography. And for years, people just thought it was this dude who just was
making
really crappy.
It was the Yua Bowl of the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
And then it was eventually, well, I think it was actually American History X that it was a big part of that being removed. Like people felt like the cat being out of the bag because it wasn't an Academy Award caliber movie. And who was the director? It's Tony something or other. But he was so pissed at the final cut because Edward Norton had stepped in and basically recut the movie, and he was like, well, I want my name off this, making it Alan Smithee, but the producers were like, well, no, it's tested well at film festivals, and we're smelling
that
Oscar.
Burn Hollywood Burn and Alan Smithee film had come out too and kind of let everybody know.
With Eric Idle, And so now I'm sure there's another one now that we don't know that's like
I know they did it with Supernova. That was because originally it was Walter Hill directing it. He turned in his cut. Studio didn't like it. They brought in Jack Shoulder, who directed The Hidden and Nightmare on Elm Street 2 to reshoot. They didn't like what he did. They brought in Francis Ford Coppola. He did reshoots and re-edits and weird CGI things to people's heads. And they still didn't like it, but they were like, yo, fuck it. We've spent too much money on this already. release it, but don't release it with Alan Smithee on it because people know what that is. So instead, they use Thomas Lee.
So if you see Thomas Lee, there's another one.
Yeah.
Well, that's a different movie. We are making
Alan
a beeline
Smithee
for a Bloodline tonight. I don't want to get too into the weeds before the movie, but in Alan Smithee world, is it ever revealed for this movie specifically? Like, do we know who the director is?
The director was Kevin Yeager, who was like a special effects guy.
He was a makeup guy. Yeah, he
did the makeup for Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
The Hidden. Also, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
He was like a very like Stan. Me and Jeremiah were actually talking about this before. Like Stan Winston, who was like the biggest special effects guy at the time, got his chance to direct a movie with Pumpkinhead, and I guess Kevin Yeager was like, "All right,
this is my time." Yeah.
So he pitched the Hellraiser movie to the Weinsteins. They liked it.
Yeah.
They hired the guy who wrote the last couple of Hellraiser movies to flesh it out. They went and shot it, and then like Kevin Yeager said that they went into the editing room, and the Weinsteins basically just locked him out of the room.
And to be fair, he still does work as a makeup effects guy, apparently, because he was been Bill and Ted's, and most recently, like he was doing stuff up until 2021. He still gets plenty of work and makeup effects, but it's just like
this is probably a horrible experience, so he doesn't do any more film directing.
He got in and was like, "I'll do it, but only if I can smash two guys' heads together to make one weird twin head."
But to give you an idea of like how good of a makeup effects artist was, he's the guy in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 that did the brain thing, like when he was like, "You've got the body and I've got the brain."
Yeah, he's the one who gave Freddy that big like open sore on his cheek.
Yeah,
he was the one who redesigned Freddy in part 2.
I mean, it tracks, man. I'm glad I asked because this movie's basically makeup with movie kind of around it.
It was supposed to be even more, but most of it got left on the cutting room floor.
Yep.
Like I remember reading Fangoria magazine, and there was a picture of like Victorian era Cenobites at like a dinner party with Angelique, and I went and saw the movie in the theater. I'm like, where was that shit?
Yep.
Turns out the Weinsteins didn't like it.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
A bunch of disembodied hooks came out shooting out of nowhere and pulled all the good parts away from the movie.
By hooks, I hope you mean the Weinsteins.
Yes.
Hey-o.
Yeah, I mean, we know he tried to put his hooks in a lot of other things.
I was going to go for it if you weren't, man. Thank you for doing it.
Mira Sorvino actually said, "Hey, keep your meat hooks off," and then he destroyed her career.
Oh, wow. Well.
Hey, I don't make the news, Chris. I just report it.
Should we just get into this?
I think you guys have some sights to show me.
Yeah, yes, we have such.
One of them is not this movie.
Hey-o.
So this is a commentary track. We hope you're watching the movie with us. Otherwise, we're just talking about random things that don't make a lot of sense.
You're on your little elliptical being like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on?"
Yeah. So this is available streaming right now on HBO Max. You could also rent it on Amazon Prime if you want. Why would you do that? We have the movie queued up before the Dimension logo, and we are pressing play now. Yeah.
Dimension. That signals quality.
Yes. Children of the Corn 2.
Highlander 3, The Dimension.
No.
Or the Final Dimension.
The Final Dimension.
Well, then it turned into
Endgame.
The Sorcerer. Or
first it was the Sorcerer, then they changed it to Final Dimension, which made no sense.
I'm assuming Clive Barker presents. He wasn't even in the room.
No. They basically just cut him a check, and he was like, "Thanks, guys," and walked away.
I wonder if he feels the same way that Carpenter feels about Halloween. Whenever somebody was like, "What do you think about the new Halloween movie?"
Was, I guess, on board a little bit with the third one.
Yeah,
but if I remember correctly, the Weinsteins and him and the Weinsteins did not get along.
Yeah.
Where does this dude come from? As we'll see in the audience or the you at home, the movie hinges on this one actor. And he's fucking terrible. And then this is like, where did this guy come from? That he's like this. We're basing our entire movie.
Oh, Bruce Ramsay. He was in Alive.
Oh, okay.
The movie about those soccer players that crashed.
Yeah.
In the Alps or whatever it was. Yeah, I remember seeing him in that. That's the
only
thing I've ever seen him in.
Well, so he's got chops at surviving brutal onslaughts then.
Yeah.
Which would
it's like, avalanche!
Yeah, as long as you know.
And he's eating ass.
Yeah, I was going to say, he ate some dude's butt.
Oh, he's the dude who eats the butt. Okay.
Yeah, he eats ass. So.
Really did a lot of TV work there in the early aughts because he was on Human Target. He was in The Killing. Looks like he was on Hell on Wheels. I saw he was in an episode of Bones.
Well, I mean, after Bloodlines, you can only go up.
Alan
Directed
Smithee,
by Alan
dirty,
Smithee.
filthy
Also, I don't know if anybody caught it, but there was a certain Parks and Rec star whose name was in the credits there. This is one of his first movies.
This is the first movie. Him and Paul Rudd were friends.
Yeah, they auditioned
they went and auditioned for this and Halloween 6.
And each got a role
each
in
got
one.
Of them, and they got a role in each one. So
there he is.
Paul Rudd got Halloween 6, and what's his name?
Alan Scott.
Adam Scott got
Adam Scott, And I feel that Adam Scott's role is probably much larger in the original cut. Yeah,
it is. Oh, look, it's just like what's her name? Oh God, the mute girl in the second one.
Oh yeah. Alice? No, is it Alice?
No, there's Kirsten and. All I hear in my head is the mother going, "Oh my God!" Wow, CGI! All this CGI.
Video games of the day had better CGI.
Well, and it was so clear that one thing in the foreground was a practical effect, and then it was a blue screen.
Yeah. I do think it's kind of funny, like we were talking about that Kevin Yager, who was the director, worked on Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Well, this has Kim Myers in it, who was in Nightmare on Elm Street 2. She was the love interest.
Oh, the one that looks like...
So I'm wondering, I'm thinking that he remembered her from Nightmare 2 being really good. And he's like, oh, you'd be in this movie with me that I'm doing? Since we're familiar?
She's the one that looks like Meryl Streep.
It's like a comfort blanket, I guess, you know?
Oh, yeah, and VR.
Oh, yeah,
that was a
late
thing.
90s. We gotta do VR. Not even late 90s. 96. That was like the VR year. Yeah. And like he can't just get like an animatronic arm to open the box. It's got to be this huge, convoluted, like Terminator looking robot. He's opening a box. Like we have. Oof.
I think they forgot to do some rendering there.
Oh no!
Oh my! Oof.
It's okay. So I feel like Jeff Goldblum. They kept asking, "Can we do this?" And they should have been asking, should we do this CGI?
Oh boy!
Cinematics in Phantasmagoria were.
Ever so gently.
So the iconic thing. Oops, little Butterfingery.
Yeah.
I like the robot's head cock. It's like, what happened?
It's like a dog.
What happened?
Oh my!
It's like, you're not right.
Well, and the thing is, eventually every horror franchise goes into space.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah,
that's where franchises go to die.
Yeah. You have Leprechaun.
Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street hasn't gone there quite yet.
Or Halloween.
Fast and Furious went there.
Oh, yeah. To think that movie or that series started out about people stealing DVD
VCRs,
players.
VCRs and stuff, So there's obviously a Red Dwarf fan the guy who wrote this movie is British.
Yeah.
He's obviously a Red Dwarf fan because he named one of the characters Rimmer.
Mm.
I've seen this dude in something before with the black hair.
Yeah. Oh, I know the guy with the white hair. I know is in like one of the Leprechaun movies. He's in the one
which
where they
also
go to Vegas.
went to space.
Yeah.
Do they not have lights in the future? Like, why does everything have to be like this club lighting?
They just need like a fan going.
I mean, they're a smoke machine away.
Yeah.
One or two lasers, and that's a banging club.
Rave club.
Oh, you got to have a cigar. I mean, it's kind of the law. That's how we know he's hard, right?
Mm.
Yeah, he's the boss.
I thought Angela was the boss.
Oh.
Angela.
So we were talking earlier that this movie was cut to shreds by the Weinsteins. Originally, I guess the cut that Yeager put together was like just a little over 2 hours long. And then the Weinsteins were like, no, can't have a Hellraiser movie be that long.
No, we got to have more showings.
Under 130.
Okay.
So he basically locked Yeager out of the edit room and then took over the editing, cut all the subplots out, cut all the character development out, and all that kind of shit to make the plot to make it make sense, and reshuffled the way the story was written. So there is a cut of this, like a work print cut, available on YouTube if you guys want to watch it. Where some dude found a lot of the cut scenes from like deleted scenes on TV. Yeah. Recut the movie, but there is a lot of stuff that has never been released publicly. Yeah. So, in order to fill those scenes out that are missing, he had the original script, so he had the dialogue necessary. He filled those scenes in with The Sims.
That's amazing.
So I watched it for Halloween. That was one of my every day I watched a horror movie thing. I watched that on YouTube. And it's rough because of that, but the movie does make more sense, and that scene with the Victorian era Cenobites is back in it. This looks so much like a Sci-Fi Channel original movie that this is how the movie started.
I'm expecting to see the same life insurance commercial 26,000 times.
Old glory insurance.
Liberty.
Right. For when the metal ones come for you.
Yeah, and this whole scene right here was where the original version started. It didn't start off with this framing bullshit.
It gets all retro Puppet Master.
Yeah, that was all reshot for the movie.
That would have been such a better intro, I think.
Like this is mysterious. Like, what's going on? Oh,
because we're all waiting for the lament configuration, and not some bargain basement Terminator to open it. Oh God! Oh, I'm so French. Get it?
Check out my box.
Where's my baguette?
Yeah.
It's like a Halloween costume of a French guy. It's ridiculous.
Spirit Halloween's French peasant.
Pretty much. You nailed it, dude. It's Spirit of Halloween French guy. Comes with the lament configuration and the wig.
I love his wife's reaction to it, though.
Yeah, it's a shitty toy.
Yeah, so it sucks.
You made a toy for nerds.
You can see that the filament, like the little gold filaments he put on there, was already starting to peel off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I saw this in a theater opening weekend. I was super excited because at the time I still thought Hellraiser 3 was cinematic gold. So I was like, "Oh, another Hellraiser movie! It's gonna be awesome."
Why do movies do this? This is a bigger question. They go out of their way to establish these characters as French, but they all have British accents.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody is foreign, just they're British. It doesn't matter what country.
Should we blame Merchant Ivory?
Oh, and here it comes.
Yeah. Right, love, gonna go storm the Bastille. What the fuck?
Yeah, gonna go and take care of the enemy with the trebuchets.
And there he is. There he is. There's Adam Scott.
Adam Scott from
that's Adam Scott.
Yeah, this is his first.
Oh he's 12 years old. Look at him. Wow.
I was reading on the
Scott.
I was reading on the trivia here. Apparently, Adam Scott was grateful for getting cast in this because he said it really helped. Saying that he was in this film really helped him out with booking for other movies.
Well, you know what he did after this?
Which was
Star Trek: First Contact.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
He was Worf's pilot on the Defiant.
Oh, nice!
Get out, really?
Scene. Yeah, if you watch the Borg attack scene at the beginning of the movie, he's the pilot of the Defiant. So the only person he really interacted with was Michael Dorn. But for some reason, the Weinsteins did not like Valentina Vargas' voice, so they redubbed her in this.
Really?
Badly.
Yep.
Because that cut that I was talking about on YouTube, they have her original voice in it. And she has a slight accent because I think she's Spanish.
I think she's Argentinian. Yeah,
she had a slight. Yeah. I mean, it's not really. It's there, but it's not horrible. You can understand every single thing she's saying. She speaks English very well. But
she's Chilean. Yeah.
But for some reason, I guess it just got under Weinstein's skin that it was there.
Well, she also probably wouldn't fuck him.
That too.
That was probably another reason.
I mean, yeah, that's probably reasons 1 through 26, and then like 27 were like weird accent, which established isn't the thing.
I pulled my junk out in front of her, and she wouldn't go for it, so I did it in a potted plant.
Yeah,
Well,
she actually, like, if you watch that work print cut, she has a beautiful voice, and her voice is very nice.
And she was an international star at this point too, because she was in Name of a Rose. Bunch of other let's see here,
and I want to say the highlight of that work print cut though are the scenes between her and Pinhead. Are a hell of a lot longer, and like the two of them just needling each other for like 10 minutes at a time, just like ragging on each other face to face.
Oh, I thought you meant like literally like poking needles.
No, like they are just like she's technically the queen of hell.
Yeah.
Okay,
man.
And Pinhead is essentially like the knight,
Yeah.
So she's sitting there going like, "You ain't shit," and he's sitting there going, "Bitch, I've done more than you." Back and forth, and it's really funny.
Oof.
Yeah.
More like Parks and Rec.
Zing! And he's got the worst cold sore ever. Or is that supposed to be a mole?
I think that's herpes.
Yeah. That might be like a mole.
Which, hey, it means he's a gentleman. He has the herpes there.
Yeah.
So.
This movie.
We have such Asians to show you.
This is why Brian's on this podcast all the time. Like I said, you and Jason Deichler and Liz are like the unofficial third,
hosts.
Like third hosts of our show.
We should do a second string quarterback episode where we just get the three of us, and we're not quite as good as you guys, but
you Liz, and Jason together.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
We should just have one.
We should just have one
where all six of us. Yeah,
all six of us are doing a movie together. We should do it for this season. We should just have like that as be our season finale.
Really? That would be a mess, but I'm in if you guys want to do it.
God, hell to the fucking yes.
I mean, if you want to do the next, I got on this wonderful Hellraiser kick, so if you want to do the fifth one, but I mean,
I don't know if I've ever. To be honest, I think I stopped watching them after this one.
It's a slog. I mean, talk about torture. Unending,
Well, and I know
in a weird way.
They're not even really Hellraiser movies. They were basically screenplays that the Weinsteins had bought over the years,
and they threw Cenobites in them.
Yeah, and they basically blew the dust off of it, grabbed some screenwriter that they paid minimum wage to rewrite it, and just add the Hellraiser stuff into it, and just shot a movie because that was the only way they could keep the rights.
Yeah,
it was like every so often they had to release a new one.
I vaguely remember the Craig Sheffer. I think
that's
saw
the next one.
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Yeah,
the rights would go back to Clive Barker if they didn't make a movie every so often. That's why we got that shitty Revelations movie.
Yeah.
And
what's
Judgment.
the one? Is Hellworld the one with Henry Cavill?
Yeah, that's the 10th.
Yeah.
That's the 10th one.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
And Kari Payton.
Movies,
yeah, Henry Cavill and Kari Payton. Yeah. In that. So Superman and Cyborg were in there. So.
I forgot that she's not, because after 2, like the move for every movie becomes turning a dude into a Cenobite. Yeah. And I forgot that they do it like manually in this one. Like they don't get the cool make you Cenobite scene. Like they got
just trying to give Dominique somewhere to live, or was it Angelique somewhere to occupy.
They're just like they're doing it all by hand.
Here's his body. Just get on in, slip on in.
I kind of like it.
That's cool,
no automated process.
I mean, this is one of the cooler segments of the movie. I think this stuff kind of works.
And then so is like. We have Le Marchand outside of the window, kind of watching this whole scene.
Yeah, you think he'd be getting the cops?
It feels like an hour and a half. He's just watching this woman being like brutalized.
The montage of them skinning that lady probably.
Does he go get lunch and come back? Jesus Christ!
Maybe he fell asleep because it was taking too long. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a nap.
He sends them a memo like, "Wrap it up, you guys."
Yeah,
I got shitty toys.
He pulls up that box from Chappelle's show, the Wrap It Up box.
Right. That's the original event configuration. Is the Wrap It Up box.
Leviathan. Oh wait, no. Wrong.
Well, you got to give Yager credit too for doing like crazy lighting setups and shit.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sure he had a vision, but it just didn't match. Well,
Adam Scott is already the best actor in this movie.
I mean, usually he plays likable assholes, and this one is completely unlikable.
Oh, they reused that shot from part 3.
It is showing the gore as like a shadow thing, like kind of antithetical to the whole Hellraiser aesthetic, or was that just too much up front?
I don't know. I don't know if it was Weinstein going like, well, we want to go for an R, not an NC-17 kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, I don't go see a Hellraiser movie because I want to watch something PG-13. I go because I want to see a horror.
Yeah, that's why you. I mean, I go in for the great insights into the human condition and philosophical questions like that. I mean, there's the gore aspect.
Yeah.
And chicks with their heads exposed to this bone.
Yeah.
If you're into that whole thing.
Radness. The fuck you call me for, sucker?
This dude needed to get into a new skin suit. He's all fucked up. She was fine.
Yeah. Hey, heal me. I'm kind of diseased.
Yeah, right? Like,
I've got the syphilis.
if anybody needs a new skin bag, it's fucking
can you unclap me?
Can you get rid of the French crown that has formed in my junk?
She's like, fucking shit, I'm hot.
There's the sample.
Where's Chris Pratt?
Aubrey Plaza.
I would have shit my pants if Chris Pratt was in a horror movie.
Probably.
This makeup effect is fucked right here. This
that's pretty gory. Jesus.
This is, well, just with the flip.
Yep. Well, I mean, what's a Hellraiser movie without some flaying?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that guy in 1,000 movies. I can't place a single one though.
Jigs the mustache rings, flipped up mustache.
Curly.
Yes. It's like, look at those nipples. They're gonna go in the bat suit pretty soon. Hello.
Yep.
Like real nonchalantly. Oh, by the way, check out this guy's abdomen.
You could scrub laundry on these. I wouldn't because it'd stain them, but you know.
You want to see something cool? Check this shit out.
You want to see a dead body?
Hellraiser 4, just dudes talking. Like this, they shortened that to Bloodlines. But.
Yeah, there was no flashback framing in the original version. It was very straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot he narrates to no one. That's just the laziest thing.
Yeah. That's
like, I'll talk to this tape recorder or whatever, just in case there's a camera in the room. Like, I'll read this letter out loud for no reason.
That lady's not interrogating him?
Well, the girl wanted to know what is going on there, so he's like, I'm going to tell you a long-ass story that's
he's at gunpoint the whole movie? That's weird.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is like, that's Weinstein going like, oh, we'll just have him explain it for everybody instead of having him watch the movie. Doesn't
her arm get tired holding up the giant... I'm injecting logic into Hellraiser Bloodline. This dude's hair is the star of the movie. Gosh, look at that coif. I mean, I know it's a wig, but everybody's got rockin' locks in this movie.
Look at the squiggly lines that are going to kill the pinheads.
She's got to go to Mordor. She's got to close
off right?
The forest.
It's like a poor man's Robert Downey Jr.
She's going to scream, Robin! Oh no!
Oh.
So that was a result of the dinner scene.
You forgot to close the store last night, and everything's fucking messy.
Yeah, Angelique did that to him during the dinner scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
The things Adam Scott does for his art.
Oh look, they're gonna molt pretty soon.
He's the best actor in this movie, and he gets to fuck a demon. Man.
Maybe Weinstein cut some of the gore out so we could see more of Angelique's bush.
I can't believe
Or an unkempt bush.
Factor. That's pretty good. Yeah, you can tell the makeup was the focus.
Star. Yeah.
I mean, everything else is a fucking -1, but.
Uh-oh.
No.
Hey now.
Derp.
I think she is really well cast, though. She's got this well, again with the rock star hair.
Yeah.
Like, check it out, bro. I use Aquanet.
Right, like everyone's a secret like surfer stoner guy.
Like he's just doing Adam Scott. He's not even
line even.
He's
just doing Adam. You're right.
Titular line. I said tit.
She does have this. I was going this like mesmerizing quality. Like I'm not sure what's going on there, but
you can tell she's really enjoying this part.
Okay, a lot of stabbing going on.
Stabbity. Angelique, don't forget to use the sharp end. That one just breaks into this house. That's the only reason they break into this shit.
Security is wanting in old time France.
It's like, oh, normally I just go out looking for loaves of bread.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
What up, girl?
Ugh. Several stab wounds to my chest. My only weakness.
Stabbing. Stepped on your joke. That was funny.
So how far did the movie are we?
Probably for the first maybe 15. Yeah.
This section was at least 35 minutes long in the other cut.
Oh wow! So it's about double. Oh. I'm not quite dead.
Okay, so we got. So this is him in the past, dead -- 1.
Yeah,
that's all right. We got a pile of them. This guy's the fucking "you killed Kenny" of Hellraiser.
So the supposedly modern day segment, the part takes place in '96. It's generally the same, but there's just more stuff between Angelique and
him.
Pinhead.
Yeah,
ragging on each other.
More underlighting because it's the future.
And then the future stuff just turns into a fucking slasher film.
Okay.
Ugh.
Would it be funny if the Space Jason walked by in the background? Like,
Uber
and they play that bow, bow, metal music. Bow, bow.
She looks very Nomi Rapace right there.
Yeah.
She's got a Nomi Rapace.
I can totally see her playing that part now.
Yeah.
Good call.
Well, don't forget, we're getting a sequel to that new Hellraiser movie. Things can happen.
Oh, is that okay? What did you guys think of that?
I loved it.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
I like the way they changed things with the box and all that. Oh, look at that horrible ass wig this dude's got on.
Oh,
and then there's Kim Myers from Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Yep.
I remember I had such a crush on her from that movie.
He gets a new wife every time. Which is
and then this kid was like a big child actor at the time. He was
this kid, good call, man.
Yeah, he was in I remember Little Rascals. He played He was also in the Shining remake. Huckleberry Finn. He was in fucking everything.
Right.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her. This is exactly 10 years after Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Yeah. I remember her being in an episode of Seinfeld. That was really the only other thing I remember seeing her in. But she's working up until 2022. So
yeah, if I made a movie, I'd cast her in it.
Let's see,
so girl, what's going on? You married?
What's up, girl?
Potted plant on their breakfast table.
Well, I think we know what happened to that potted plant whenever Weinstein.
That was the Weinstein seed.
Nice.
The wine seed.
When he visited the set.
The wine seed.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Kaleidosime board.
There was more of an reintroduction of them than just this boom.
Yeah.
Oh, he went all
Oh,
yeah. Oh, shit.
I've got tickets to go see The Cure here in Paris.
Right. I mean, it's 96, but he's got the Talking Heads big suit on from 87 or whatever that was.
See, there's this
lady I had
a meeting with named Amy Poehler.
You can tell he's a bad guy because he's a tiny ponytail.
He's got the rat tail thing on.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You don't piss hell off.
Hey, you want to be with me in Hot Tub Time Machine 2? It's a Catalina fucking wine mixer. Sorry. Oh.
At least in Hellraiser 3, Pinhead shows up in the first 26 hours of the movie. Like I forgot it's a Hellraiser movie.
Yeah, this movie's been on for like 20-some minutes, and it's like it already feels like it's been on for an hour.
Yeah.
Like they flash Pinhead at the start because they have to, but it's like it's okay, guys. He's coming.
This is the rough stuff.
Well, but they've been alive for 200 years. You got to keep it interesting.
He had a good run.
There can be only one.
He's pretty easily dispatched. I mean, if the premise is that like she could have done this at any time in the past 200 years.
I was under the understanding that this is like their whole relationship was this kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. That is the Hellraiser. Like we kill you and bring you back to life, sort of.
Not like that. Like they're just like just being rough and slashing each other.
Oh, okay.
Like S&M shit, but it's like his
this is
screaming
like a Tuesday for them.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like you think that he'd be like, oh shit, yeah, cut me again, girl. But he's like, oh my god, stop killing me.
Like he's got to have his face ripped off to get like half a chub, sort of thing. At
this point, yeah.
Oh, is she the guitar player from Limp Bizkit? What the fuck?
Rolling.
Yeah.
It's one of those days.
Or no, she's actually one of those changelings from Krull.
Oh god, yeah.
She's about to go.
Wow.
Nice.
She even has the spiky hand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll go full glaive on this dude's face in a second.
But in that moment, I knew you. I loved you.
Man, have a heart or his.
Delicious.
Am I gonna be okay?
Yeah, you think you
So, yeah, there's that like, oh, I think I can pull out. Like, no, it's your heart.
It always belonged to you.
More like hearts and recreation. Hey-o.
Oh, see, she pulled out.
Oh.
That was good.
Hey, too soon.
Sorry.
2 towers.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Well, 96.
Yeah.
Well, at least they carried something over from Hellraiser 3.
That is cool.
Okay, because like the end, the building is.
Yeah, that they should bury the box in, like that influenced its design. But
even though this is the
weird
worst
coincidence that it's buried underneath the building that he made.
Yep. It's Kismet.
I had to explain this to every single person I saw the movie with. What happens in the basement?
Yeah, this set design is pretty rough, man.
Yeah, that random gear behind his head.
It's just like a basement they put stuff in.
Yeah. Also, is her outfit really appropriate for a gala event like this?
With the corset and all that?
Yeah. And the see-through shirt, you know?
She thought they were still in the club from the last scene, so she showed up in funky gear. What's this Discovery World shit going on behind it?
Are they in the Lego store?
It's like teaching kids about physics, like one of those displays, you know? Science is fun.
Museum of Science and Industry.
That's it. Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff here in Boston, but there's no real. This was great 20 years ago-ness that the Museum of Science and Industry is.
I haven't been there in like the longest.
That's what I'm saying. Like everyone was there once.
Ooh.
And I always remember this guy from the episode of Seinfeld where he's the neighbor that has the parrot that dies, and he blames Jerry for it.
Yeah, this scene right here, I had to explain to everybody what the hell was going on.
You do have to explain a lot, like why a beautiful woman would be attracted to a schlub like that.
Have you seen the original movie?
That's the plot, pretty much. Well,
Julia was doing the exact same thing with using that one.
Yeah.
But no, like the whole thing with her punching the pillar and all that.
Yeah. So, do I get naked first, or do you get naked first?
She's already pretty much.
Yeah.
It is wild. Like, I don't see this much continuity between sequels in good movies, but Bloodline's really stuck the landing on this bizarre ending from 3 into 4.
Same guy wrote it, so I'm assuming it's kind of like I got to follow through. Yeah. But yeah, I had to explain to everyone, like, what the fuck is she doing? I'm like, that. Buried the box. She buried the box in the foundation in the last movie, so.
Wow, what a moron. He deserves to die at this point.
He's like, what, do you want me to put that in you or something?
Look, lady, I just want a blowjob.
Well, this guy is into it.
He's desperate.
I mean, you know. It's like we're going to do it after this, right?
Maybe if I was an unmarried man and some gorgeous woman in a corset wanted to get freaky deaky in a basement, like I'd go pretty far, but not like sit naked on the cement floor and play with this torture box. Like I'd tap out.
I was gonna say even these really high tech buildings now that have those slats that light can shine through on the walls
in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
hell has to have a lighting guy.
This happens to me every week.
It's like, God damn it, not again. Foreshadowing.
Oh, he gets a dog in this one.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Man's worst friend.
It's Zool.
Yeah.
Good question, man.
My nips!
They're fragile. Be gentle.
I'm back, bitches.
There he is.
Yeah. Like, just how ridiculous is the stuff that's going to come out of his mouth going to be in this one? I remember saying that to myself when I saw it the first time. Because like the stuff that came out of his mouth in the third movie is just like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Did you like go to like a randomizer on the internet and like make just words? No one says the word banal anymore.
He pretty much talks in bumper stickers and all these movies.
Like this stuff right here is way longer in the other cut, and it's super funny. Just like, look at this. The whole thing is like, look at this motherfucker here.
And Doug Bradley.
Yeah. I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did in these movies.
Right? And he didn't start out as a spring chicken in the role.
Yeah, he lasted all the way to the 10th one. It was basically saying, like, yeah, you fuck shit up. See, it was look at that shit.
Oh. It's high school plays. Like, honestly, you have more convincing sets.
I'm just waiting for these.
You can actually see the strings operating.
Well, I mean, I'm just waiting for the security guard to walk by and be like, you guys got clearance in here?
Yeah.
Well, they're back
upstairs up to the night.
No, that's why I'm waiting for the security guard.
Like, we're closed.
Y'all can't be in here.
Yeah. This is not an S&M club, everybody.
Oh, those jackets. This is...
shoulder pads.
This couldn't be more 90s if Kurt Cobain was just like playing guitar in the background.
Also, he's gonna be fucking micromanaging everybody in the office. Get off that guy's dick, will you? Let him do his work.
Yeah, good question.
Do you have clearance?
Yeah, like you can't just walk into my office.
This is a private residence.
Oh, that haircut. It's still bugging. Is it a wig?
That's a wig.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, he's probably shaved his head for like the,
Yeah, I mean, it's so wiggish that I didn't want to believe that like it was a wig because they're so blatant with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, lasers.
Like, yeah, I did a CGI thing on my computer. Everyone was doing it back on their PCs back then.
He's got a gateway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cutting edge technology. He was just playing Minesweeper or Ski Free.
That wasn't that video pinball that they were.
Video that came with like Windows XP.
Yeah. Shit. Back then, they were probably using Windows NT.
Oh, this dude 100% is on NT. I mean, talk about a realm of eternal suffering.
Yeah. So, was he ever on an episode of Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I mean...
because he's a British actor, isn't he?
Yeah, he was, but he was doing craft services at that time.
Yeah.
He got busted down to janitor.
Yeah.
He also did not age well. You got a modern picture of him. It's like he got a really long face.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He walked into a bar once. The bartender said, "Why the long face? This is just how I look."
Yeah.
It's me.
The bartender said, "Yo, what's up with the wig?"
Yeah. Someone's having one of those dreams. Oh, it got away. It's like, oh, there. I was gonna say it's almost like they've weirdly blurred them out. Yeah.
It doesn't look. I was gonna ask who that was. I don't think that's her at all.
I don't think it's her.
I mean, she did get nude in The Name of a Rose, because there's that very graphic sex scene she has with Christian Slater.
Oh, that's her from Name of the Rose?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Rumsky.
She's into dudes with funky hair, apparently.
Goddamn phone, I almost climaxed. What time is it? And why are the sheets all messy?
Yeah.
It's let me go back to my sex dream o'clock.
It's sticky. It's like, he doesn't get sweaty for me.
Why am I laying in your genetic filth?
That's the shirt right there, man. Why am I laying in your genetic filth?
There's a song title for you.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah. If the movie podcast doesn't make that a shirt,
I get the publishing on that song.
100%.
That was the British poster is Pinhead holding that dove.
The dove. What is he fucking Roy Batty? He's got the nail in the dove.
Oh, this guy. Oh, these guys. Here we go.
The dope twins.
I feel like the whole movie might have been to make the twins Cenobite. We'll see shortly. But.
Yeah. It burped. Wow. Was this Return of the Jedi? Whenever they talk, you hear do 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 do.
They're worse than the fucking police in Halloween 5. Yeah.
Well, they had clown music.
Yeah.
Whenever they show them, you hear boop boop wee.
Yeah.
That movie is so bad. That is a door.
That's it. The security guards in Shopping Mall were more competent than these guys who were like baffled by a door.
I almost feel that they couldn't get the twins from Gremlins 2 and Terminator, so they went with these guys.
Oh, yeah, those guys were busy this weekend. We're like, I will go with these guys. It's fine.
Yeah, we want twin butterballs.
A hallway? Where did this come from? Yeah, it's your building, dude.
Yeah, yeah. That's called a mirror.
Uh-oh. She's showing emotion?
Oh, hey.
If I remember right, the reason she was crying was because Pinhead was like really fucking laying into her.
So that's why glycerin was on her face.
Are they synthesizing his voice? I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, they usually do. I think the only movie they didn't do it was the third one.
Because it's really striking.
Yeah.
When you don't hear the.
Yeah, that's why it sounds like he's like I'm in a room.
Right.
Yeah. And the third one, it's just weird. You'd think you get some booming bass voice coming out of a friggin' pillar. Make it sound magical.
Not sure if they're twins or lovers, by the way they're acting with each other.
It is weird.
Yeah. It's a married couple.
Yeah.
Like they're kids exploring a haunted house or something, but this is literally your job.
I thought she looked pretty good, personally.
I mean...
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah. You just hear it go. What was it? The Velvet Acid Christ song that uses that? I know what you really are line or whatever.
Oh yeah, well, Velvet Acid Christ is, I think, pretty much sampled this movie in its entirety.
Yeah, basically
for the course of their discography. What's up with the Edward Fishhook hands over here? That's new.
It's their foreplay.
Oh, okay.
He's like, okay, I remember. If I remember right, he like ragged on her severely, made her cry, and then he's like, now we're gonna fuck.
Oh, he's into negging.
Yeah. So now he's fucking, doing the foreplay stuff with her.
Okay, yeah, he's a subtle pickup artist.
Yeah.
It's Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment.
There you go.
Gross.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I had a bunch of beef. It went bad.
Damn, bro. This has to be some reshoots.
Yeah. No, it looks like
What's
it.
with the spray tan?
It's really bugging
Well,
me.
one got one, and the other had to get one, too.
You got it. Yeah, okay. That's a good call.
Do you guys know how to use those? Because you guys didn't even know how to use a door. It's like, shit, I never get to finish. Ooh.
How dare you use that word? It's in his head.
Wow,
Quite
very
astute.
Yeah, they are very observant.
Just because we mentioned him earlier, I'd love to see a conversation between Worf and Pinhead. I don't understand what you mean. I will explain this to you. I don't understand. You're quite astute.
All this backwards or reverse photography.
Man, this was such freaky shit in 1996, and now this is like every suspension show I've ever been to. It's like, it's fine.
It's like mainstream BDSM.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, shit. Yeah, what's happening here exactly?
They're merging. What's happening here is innuendo, Chris.
Yes.
Sure. I guess.
Yeah, they're doing a content merge, getting rid of the duplicate database entries. You know how it is.
Yeah. Even then, it's like, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on.
Nor do I. This is so bizarre. Okay, now they pull it back. You can see what it is.
And it just happened to bring his Cenobite making machine with him.
Juice!
Yeah. Where's the juice?
And they both go, and to think, I hesitated.
That's weird. The HD's kind of ruining his makeup. Look around his eyes. You can see his real skin texture.
Yeah.
Around the makeup.
Yeah. Well, better than crypto, I guess.
Yeah, right. What is this shot? Like, we need to look up his nose?
I guess. That's where the pain lives.
Oh, mom.
No, brain, not pain.
Oh! I get those two
That
confused all the
kid
time.
was in so much.
Did you just shush me, you little fucker?
You throw the laundry at the fucking thing he's building.
Fuck your Ferris wheel, you little bastard.
Perpetual motion, mommy! Hey, where's Daddy? Having an affair
Yeah.
with a demon.
It doesn't count if it's a demon, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, yeah.
And he's totally scot-free.
And I mean, honestly, what are the odds that you'd ever have
She's
sex
Adam
with a demon?
scot-free. Hey,
I was waiting for that.
Oh!
I mean, he's a smart man. He did the numbers. He realized that the odds of him ever having sex with a demon again, were slim to none.
statistically, I mean, if you got the shot, right?
Yeah, you gotta go for it.
That's Dutch Angle, the laundry room.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Battlefield Earth.
Dutch angle reference.
But like, what?
Two sketches.
She's doing her laundry. It's not like it's some cosmic battle,
Dutch angle.
right? Oh, whoa! That detergent's all crazy. What?
Nice mom jeans.
Those mom jeans are killing me.
Kim's like, the things I do for art.
Oh, so it's 4 PM. Like it was the dead of night too. Okay, whatever.
It's just a dark hallway.
It's midnight in that hallway, but
God, what a terrible parent. Left the door open. Oh, what's her name from part 3 must have been there and wrecked the place like she did at the apartment in the other time.
Like, Jesse! Jesse!
This guy's name is Mr. Head, Mom. He's really cool.
When I grow up, I want to be just like him.
yeah, okay, he's got the good voice.
I want to dance. There's that stupid shutter speed bullshit.
Oh, that is not fun. That's why you gotta watch the movie with us and not just listen to the podcast. It's difficult to say how bad that looked.
Yeah,
It's just
it's not as bad as the opening of not Braveheart, Gladiator, but
a bleeding magazine.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's bleeding cool news, so you know.
Oh, well done. On point tonight, Mr. J.
I'm gonna go fuck with this Rubik's Cube.
Right. This supposedly impossible to open box that you just gotta rub with your thumb.
Pinhead shows up with a timer on the side. See how long it takes to solve it.
Hi, doggy.
I mean, at least the dog didn't have a weird human face like the one she faced in
Part 2, Direction 2.
The dog must be terrible because they only barely show him. Like
they show it a little bit more at the very end because I know it chases some guy around that space station.
Also, so is that implying that a dog tried to open up the puzzle box? Sorry, I just thought about that.
Yeah, I never really thought about that. Oh my god!
Some dog was probably just like
some little kid opened it up and like threw the box at his dog and let the dog take the hit.
Yeah.
Take it for the team, Misty.
Oh,
we have such bites to show you.
Oh.
Just fingers.
Those are hella scary fingers, dude. Yeah, it's real haunted house up in here. Oh,
random
so
pillar.
Silly. Oh, it's the Chatter Dog. Yeah, he shows up in like Deader.
Maybe he was because the Chatterer ends up being a kid. Maybe that was his dog.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is, like, it keeps on wherever Pinhead goes, it goes now. It's Pinhead's dog. Come on, Fluffy. Come on, Fluffy.
Why doesn't anybody ever just try to punch him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like an old man walking around.
Just get done.
You'd probably get.
Punch him.
I mean, it's like the porcupine thing. I think you'd probably get a few of those quills in your fist.
Okay, well, I mean,
Hit him with a 2x4.
he's got his belly button ring exposed. Just like rip that out.
You probably like that shit.
He's like, ooh, more.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're good. Kid's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, just. I mean, have him do some cosmic evil devil magic to counter it, but like nobody ever tries to just take him out.
He's just hypnotic.
He's just walking around saying cool stuff.
Yeah.
Also, it looks like he has an open wound on the back of his head. I wonder if that was the thing with an angel.
Oh,
He's really got a skin condition you should look at, Jeremy. Yeah.
That flap thing that goes over the back of his head.
Oh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be covering up like this big exposed section of meat.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. Somebody went to the spooky costume store and got some Halloween decorations.
Oh, look, there's a spear from Kroll.
Yeah, that's it. This movie is by Spirit Halloween. Like, this whole thing is like you can sort of see what the KFC used to be that, like, the Spirit Halloween is now in.
The Radio Shack.
Right. There's like a Blockbuster logo in the corner.
Yeah, that's where they built the set of that lobby. Was all the stuff they got from Radio Shack. Oh, just some random dog's head, by the way.
Lassie. I don't think she's coming home.
What happened to Mr. Wilson?
That's a great idea.
That's a great. Yeah, I mean, what?
It's like the fuck I can.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm 10.
Yep.
That's your wig I want. That wig.
My eyes?
You want my wiener? Oh, wow, that was convenient.
Oh, wow.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, you probably should have thought that one through.
Yeah, take the stairs. Yeah, you ain't kidding. It's like every one of these movies, whenever Pinhead talks, people just stand there.
Yeah.
Is he hypnotic or something? It's like, what the fuck? Maybe he's like a sleep paralysis demon?
Right. Oh, okay. It's not a good movie either way.
No, the video game never came out for the Nintendo.
Was there
a lot of standing and talking?
Huh?
Was there a... Or were you just making a joke?
No, there really wasn't a Hellraiser Nintendo game that was going to come out.
Oh my god!
It was going to be a first-person shooter that took you through hell, but it got canceled because it was going to cost too much. Yeah.
Wow.
I will send you the pictures, dude. I have the pictures
For the
game. Yeah, the preliminary
the
stuff.
NES or like the Super
Yeah, for
Nintendo?
the NES.
A first-person Hellraiser shooter.
Yeah, it was going to be the first-person shooter on the NES.
Oh my god, that would have been.
And it was by Wisdom Tree, not Wisdom Tree.
What a weird
Color Dreams, one of those unlicensed companies.
Like GoldenEye is a fairly forgettable Bond movie, but it's enshrined forever as being that N64 game. So if that could have been for Hellraiser Bloodline, what a weird world that would have been.
Yeah. I will say that the shot of it sliding and slamming into that wall when it was chasing her was kind of cool CGI, at least because it was so fast. You know, you really couldn't see the details. And she just so happens to know how to use it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a gun now.
Well, it kind of was in the first one as well. Is she gonna eat me or fuck me? I'm really confused.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like Lindsay Krause.
It's just like, I mean, yeah, maybe she's like a demon or whatever, but it's just like some girl with like his son. Like, try something, man. Jesus. It's like she has a knife to his throat or anything. She's just like
just
got his hand.
Yeah.
It's
like there's a lot of sharp things around you.
Yeah.
Like pick one up and throw
we're
it.
doing intense computer usage.
Yeah, it turns into hackers. Come on, hack the Gibson.
Hack the Gibson, dude. Do it. Use your hacking power.
All right, we're showing a movie.
Yeah, because lights make that noise when they turn on.
This is his attempt to recreate like one of the light shows at a Pink Floyd concert.
Oof. Oh.
Oh God! Hook through the throat. My only weakness.
His hands would have fallen apart.
Not a good way to lose one's head.
This one didn't work out for you. Try again in 200 years.
Oh, this some bullshit. Well, guess what, lady? Party's over.
You must make bank if you're the chain manufacturer from hell. Like you have
He's
an
always busy.
unending client desire for your product.
Oh, so it's a shop vac.
Industrial.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, then there's this again.
Oh, right. We're in the future.
Now we're back to Flashback Planet.
She was in Dazed and Confused.
A4. Oh, you suck my battleship.
Rema, you're such a smeghead. Oh, he's even got the chains on his thighs. Oh, shit! I just remember, like my brother. Okay, so no, I saw this on a Saturday in the theater. My brother saw it Friday night, and then he saw it again with me on Saturday.
Okay.
And the reason he went to see it with me on Saturday because he liked it so much that he wanted to see it again.
That's awesome.
And then I went and saw it with him, and when it was over, he was like, because he was talking it up so much, I remember. And I remember when we walked out of the theater, we went and got pizza afterwards, and I was just like, that was bullshit. And he was just kind of like, what are you talking about? The movie was awesome. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I'm like, you're buying your own pizza. Puppy.
Oh, we don't get her transformation on screen.
It might. I don't remember if it was in the other. I don't think it was in the other cut.
Because she's one of the cooler looking Cenobites.
Yeah, the whole skull thing.
And I forgot we don't get her transformation.
There's a fan film out there that I've seen. It's called, what is it, Hellraiser Prophecy? And it's a combination of Hellraiser and the Prophecy. So it's like the angels from the Prophecy movie versus the demons from the Hellraiser movie, right?
And they're both dimension films.
Yeah. So it's a piece of horrible shit. But the thing is, there's a girl in there playing Angelique. But the thing is, the head appliance that they made doesn't fit her.
No.
So you can see her hair coming out from underneath it.
Oh, no.
It's like there's just blonde hair randomly coming out of it. I was like, really, guys?
Like, I'm sure the headpiece probably took them a long time to put together, and then just nobody thought to fit it.
Derp.
But like, there's a book that they came up with for that fan film that ties the two franchises together called The Grimoire of the Gash.
Oof.
It's basically just talking about a vagina.
There you go.
It's the weird. It was a piece of shit. And again, I really should talk because I've made fan films too, and they're not good.
I mean, it can't be any worse than the Hellraiser Bloodlines over here.
I don't know. Have you seen Revelations?
Yes, and maybe we'll all watch it here on.
No! Oh!
No, we're not. Is that the one where it's like the first non-Doug Bradley?
Yes. That's the one where it looks like it was shot with a DV cam.
I couldn't do. I had to tap out.
Yeah, that was
so
horrible.
bad. Like when he's taunting the family with the shotgun. Oh God.
Well, it's like all of a sudden, like it was like Pinhead found cheeseburgers. I was like, Pinhead's like, I love Pizza Hut's double-decker pizza.
At least that's got protein. That whole movie was empty calories. Laser guns! Oh,
yeah,
man.
In a Hellraiser movie, you ain't kidding, man. Woo! We are here. This is the future.
He's got a red laser. That means he's bad. If
It's
Joe taught me anything.
Yeah. Yes.
I wonder if Condor's there and if he's about to get screwed.
That's what we watched. The Transformers animated movie. We still haven't watched the G.I. Joe one. Are those any good?
Yeah, pretty good.
I forgot to get my caffeine intake earlier, so I'm just going to do it now and stay up till 4.
Oh my god! Who killed the droid?
Yeah, right. What the hell is this? This is a computer we got at a rummage sale and broke and put on a fucking rec room floor.
So did you say that robot was evil? He's BB Hate.
How come there's not a robot Cenobite?
You got to do that scene. The face
That
stretching
is so
scene.
cheesy.
Jesus!
Oh, hey.
Oh, God. That zoom into his face when it was all stretched out was the cheesiest shit.
They really screw that guy up. I suppose they ruined a door.
Yeah.
That's what he gets.
Well, hello.
Legend has a plan. Kill them all.
Yeah, it's far inferior, I think, to even Hellraiser 3, but I do think the Cenobites in this one look better than
Yes. The stupid theme bullshit they had in the last one was dumb.
well, I mean,
You didn't like camera guy?
No.
camera. Well,
Camera
we can't
one,
never
the smoker. We had the bartender.
to say nothing of CD,
DJ.
man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, CD. We got the guy with the penis pump in his head.
It's better than sex.
Was this shot on digital video? It wasn't available, but it's got that weird quality to it.
Just low budget. I want to say that, well, this did have the highest budget out of all of them, but you wouldn't know because all of the good stuff was left on the cutting room floor. Someone used to work at JCPenney catalog. Those headsets are the exact same ones we used to use when I was there as a kid. Back when you didn't have the internet, you didn't have Amazon, you had to order it over the phone.
Yeah, that first Hellraiser did so much with so little.
Yeah,
and this
it was simple. This is just trying to overcomplicate.
Right.
This guy's been in a bunch of shit.
The first two movies, I think, are cool because they're just really simple. They don't try to go. The second one kind of tried to go a little crazy.
Well, the second one gets a little unhinged.
Yeah, but I mean, at least they didn't go overboard with like the design of hell. They kept it pretty simple,
right?
Which I really appreciate.
It looked like an MC Usher.
Yeah, it was an interesting looking version of hell, and they didn't go cray with it. But like the third one is just let's make it into a music video, and then this one is like, oh, let's go on multiple timelines, and we'll do a sci-fi thing with it. No, just keep it simple.
Like just spending money because they have it, Like, let's make the weird gala presentation room have these like Discovery World moving pieces for no reason.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Like simple is best.
I think this is the Radio Shack.
What's going on here? Like he's been in this hallway for an hour and a half.
This is like reshoot stuff. This is like, we'll pad the time with people creeping through hallways.
Okay, because it feels really cooked.
Yeah. It's like they cut out so much and we're just going to fill it back up with bullshit.
Are we going to do a Matrix thing here?
Right. So say this is all Prince of Darkness all of a sudden.
Wow. Oh, that was not strong. I think I've made this point on this show before here too, but The Matrix is 3 years away from this.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like we have the worst CGI and revolutionary CGI.
I say it's how you use it.
Yep. So much for ghost busting.
Yeah. Well, modulate the frequency.
The big Matrix, Matrix or bullet time stuff, that was just done with cameras. That was photography.
He won't find me here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Around that corner.
With this lighting on my face.
Yeah.
Wherever could he be?
And the thing is, I watched this part when I was watching this earlier. where watch when Pinhead walks past. There's obviously an open hole.
It's this whole movie is hallways. It's playing Doom.
Like even Pinhead stops and goes like, "Bitch, I know you're there."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you nailed it, dude.
Scott free, bruh.
Future cop shit going on there. Yeah, now breathe real loud.
Can you still do it? Can you stop them?
Try.
For a price.
If you try to get the shit, go now.
You can't leave without Carducci.
Carducci, come in.
What a stupid
That's
name.
what I call acting.
Vito. Wait. Vito Carducci? Oh, wait, no, it's Sarducci.
Where's Basky?
Does being an eccentric future guy just like come with a kimono? Like I've seen that move so many times.
He looks like he's wearing Neo's coat from the second movie.
There you go. This is an unofficial prequel to The Matrix, actually.
Nice.
Success.
Acting.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I love her line though. Like this after she pulls it to her hand.
It's just a box.
This.
Thank God for men of
But then this happens, and this makes
That
no
was
sense.
pretty good.
Or the twin.
Yeah, this kill is the dumbest shit.
Nice CGI.
Oh.
Now watch when they really pull apart the lines and stuff.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like pulling apart a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yep. But what they do to him makes no sense. It's just stupid.
Absorb him or
I
whatever.
don't know what they do. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, right. Like, how can we kill him twinishly?
And he just
What's the
stands
guy-
there and lets it happen. It's like they're dry humping him to death.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, they're like weird brother sex partner thing relationship they have
That's
going
like, oh,
on.
okay, yeah. Okay, so they're stretching him, but then what is this bullshit?
Yeah, it's like, you know how like 99% of professional wrestling moves wouldn't work in real life because the other guy has to kind of be in on it and just
Yeah.
stand. Like they worked that kill out with that dude beforehand. Okay, we're gonna weirdly slowly absorb you into our what? Okay, all right, just go with it.
It was the shunting.
They stuck their hands up his ass. I work you like a puppet.
Hmm.
bloodline will be severed. When your ancestors have proved worthy opponents.
No, they haven't.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say they failed at every
They're all
point of the turn.
really easy. Smoke
And
those
each
guys
time-
like they were ninjas.
He basically stood there and let it happen.
Yeah.
Now, when was this around the same time as the Hell spaceship movie?
Event
Event
Horizon. Event Horizon came out, I think, the year after this.
Just, okay.
Oh, this is before Event Horizon. Okay.
Yeah, this is 96. Event Horizon was 97.
The Garden of Eden.
No, that's actually just a monitor.
Yeah, it's just a model. The fuck?
That's funny. Like he was doing this weird like monologue thing, and the guy. Just
I love that.
watches.
Like he gangster
Yeah.
and he goes, "Hey,
Yeah.
West Side." You can tell this is a reshoot. He's got a bald cap on
Mm.
instead of a wig, instead of the shaved head. That's fake.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Trust me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
right. It kind of crinkled in the
Yeah.
back there too. Yeah.
They really had to reshoot all this shit, huh?
Yeah, this whole thing that is Weinstein's idea.
Yeah, they couldn't get Hilary Swank, so they settled with her.
Oof.
Like, we sense Oscars in you. They're still trying to get her on Cobra Kai.
What's with this music? It's like Terminator 1. Like, oh, good boy.
That's when it's a dude in a suit right there.
It's 100% a dude, yeah.
Play dead because it's an airlock.
In between doors? I don't think so. That's not how airlocks work.
That's not how. Why would you ever?
The airlock is in between two hallways.
Yeah.
That's not what the airlock is.
What the? That was not good. Like, how about we set up the space station so if you walk between these two hallways in the wrong way,
there's a death room.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Unless it was an industrial microwave for some reason.
That's some Galaxy Quest. Like, there's no reason for this to be here.
You fuck that.
Yeah, you see Sigourney Weaver come running by and go, well, fuck that!
That's the worst line, I think, in all the Hellraisers.
It's like this movie.
Just needs a sandwich.
Because it's like that. Their whole thing is that they're full of like this. We are passion of pain and all this thing.
Yeah.
Just happens. I'm so exquisitely empty. Yeah, are you forever or are you empty? I'm digging.
Make up your mind, dude.
How did I not see that coming?
You are so exquisitely confusing me.
Right, like. Oh, they beat him with a hologram. Ugh.
You see Geppetto step out. Why do you keep calling me that?
Why do you keep calling me that?
And then this happens.
Oh, then there's this. This is
It's like leftover technology from Escape from LA.
That's what your mom said last night.
The final dimension has to come out first.
Wait, yeah. So watch when he gets thrown against the wall. Look at his eyes. Okay. Now look at his eyes when they show the close-up. It's like there's like a piece of cloth.
Pretty funky.
See, it's just like a piece of cloth there with his eye was.
Now this.
He's riding the Gravitron of the amusement park.
There you go.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh yeah, what's up with his
I don't know.
eye
He got a patch all of a sudden.
They really were giving up by this time. It's like the movie's almost done. It's just, and then the space station turns out to be a big box. But it's like
it's the Borg ship. Space
is in 3D. You couldn't just look at the other side of it. It's not like it's up against a wall or something. With where the lament configuration is like on the outside of the space station. Like, look at it from the other angle.
There it was.
Oh, we smash cut right to the credits. Wow, they wanted done with this movie.
Yeah.
Done.
It's just the cuts and the edits and all the reshoots never just made this one of the most nonsensical movies in this franchise.
Yeah. It's just so like. Well, what's my comment from Hellraiser 3 where it's like, all right, I'm ready for the movie to start. Like, what the fuck was that? It's just stuff happens and then it ends.
Yeah, it's like, what exactly happens at the end? Like, what is the point of the light? Is it? They never really explain. It's just like, it's going to kill him.
Oh, the box captures light. Yeah,
that's it. It's like the box. It's the anti-box. Okay, so
and you can pry it from my cold dead hands. Like, I'll watch it any night of the week. I don't know why, because it's so dumb. But it's I don't know. It's got like a weird what's the word I'm looking for? Inscrutable quality to it. Like, even with all the reshoots, it's like, why What was so bad that you had to reshoot it to that level? I don't know.
They did the same thing with Halloween 6.
Yep.
Halloween 6 was the exact same scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to like have that Adam Scott character come back, so there's at least a payoff or something. It's just stuff happens.
They introduce him and then they throw him away.
Right. Because he gets some scratches on his face.
Yeah, he's a means to an end, basically.
But just like nothing really makes sense. It goes by so fast and
fast. Well, I mean, for me, it didn't go by slowly enough because I get to hang out here on the Chatterer Beast and additional makeup created by Kevin.
At least he put his name on that because he's probably proud of that.
Yeah.
So it's like everything else is second fiddle to that dog.
Alan Smithee. So.
Stephen Norrington, the guy who directed Blade.
Oh yeah.
Do you know where the name Alan Smithee comes from? Is it just something somebody pulled out of a hat?
I think it's just some rando thing.
Yeah.
Just some generic name.
Right. Well,
we came out that had the name in the title. That was what it was like. The
robot hands computer animation.
Yeah,
wow.
And they never worked again.
Yeah, I mean,
there's Kevin Yager's production. All of his people that worked on this. What was with Pinhead's eye patch? I want to know.
One of the drivers' names is Barry White. That must have been a
it was a
fun ride. Yeah. Oh, that was the smoothest ride ever.
They're never going to give you up.
Don't know why.
We have such nights to show you.
Yeah, this movie is not. It's not
good. I would.
But
do we ever see any of those Cenobites again? The Angelique of the twins. I don't think they ever show up.
I think that Jeremiah. I think Jeremiah said the dog shows up in another one. He might. Yeah, I think
the dog does. Is in Deader, like the almost good one.
Mm-hmm.
That was like it's clearly another movie.
You're exactly right. Deader's the only one that I can kind of sort of sit through because it kind of ties in. It ties into this one.
Which one is Deader?
Deader's the one with Carrie Wurr in it, where she's like the reporter in Romania.
Okay.
And there's like those people that are being killed and coming back to life.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's because the kid from the middle section of this, the main guy's kid.
Yeah.
Like from all the shit that he saw, he kind of now has a connection to hell,
and
he's bringing people back to life. And then Pinhead shows up at the end and goes like, "You're wrong, bitch."
I didn't make that connection. The adversary in Deader is supposed to be the kid from this one.
Yeah, it's the little kid. They even bring it up.
Okay.
At the end, he goes, "I haven't seen you since 1996, motherfucker." Something like that.
Okay.
Specifically, February 23rd, 19.
Right.
I try to forget about it myself.
The last time I saw you or something like that.
Okay.
But then he goes on and eventually has that space guy.
We're not watching this again.
No. I mean, I could, but it's an hour later here in Boston. I know you guys are in Chicago,
that was poop-tastic. But
I mean, it's so good, bad, and I forgot about the moving parts of the set, and I was wondering if that guy's wig would bug me as much on a rewatch as it did back in the day, and it totally did. So thank you for that. It's like why do I don't know. Angelique, not bad. I would have liked it if the movie really focused on her and we got done with this stupid hopping through time Lemarchand character. Or we do him once because by the fourth one the audiences might be interested in how the lament configuration came about, right? So that origin story might be interesting, but I don't need to see this fucking guy 3-4 times, kill him and be done with it.
I think it was just a bad idea.
They were going, yes, it's a bad idea.
Don't take Hellraiser to space.
Yeah.
Right when you say that, it would have been no.
Yeah.
Rethink of something else.
Everybody had to go to space, though.
I kind of like Jason X just because of the cheese factor.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what it is. Yeah,
it's just funny. And like Leprechaun in space is kind of funny, but it's kind of not at the same time.
It's there
was a guy that pees the fucking leprechaun out of his dick. So
right, you could cut all the good parts of Leprechaun in space into about a minute, like him using his cane as a lightsaber to chop off a dude's leg is great.
And I love one of the things I love about Leprechaun 6 is how obvious they are. Like, oh, we got this hot guy and this hot girl. We've got to get them with their clothes. Because there's a thing where she gets attacked and her clothes get ripped off, and then his is even better because this is in space.
Four is in space. Back to the Hood is 6.
And 4, he's literally or in space, or the Leprechaun in space. Like, there's the thing where the girl's being chased with a spider thing, and it tears her clothes off, so she's like in her bra and panties for the rest of the film. And then the thing with the guy, his is even more ridiculous because he's trying to dodge the Leprechaun. He takes his shirt off. It sounds because that makes sense.
And they showed boobs in this movie, kind of.
They were very shaded. They were
very they were there. Like, this was rated R, clearly, but it's as long as you got that R rating, I don't know, step into the strike. Yeah. It's kind of they were weirdly.
They did also show Bush, so there is that too.
There was you got a glimpse of it, but then other stuff was just shadows on the wall. It was very odd the way they chose to be prudish and then show just we'll smash cut to this autopsy where a guy's just digging into it, dude. You're whoa, okay.
Well, that's the history of American film about how it's all you can show all the violence you want, but nudity.
Right.
That's Sci-Fi Channel. They're showing some of the nastiest shit in prime time. Yeah. During the day, gore as hell, but the moment somebody says a swear word above shit, it's beep.
Yeah.
Right. Or we see a side boob. It's cut to that life insurance.
And then Disney Plus blurring out Daryl Hannah's ass in Splash.
Didn't they just add more hair?
And if you watch Splash on Disney Plus, the scene where Tom Hanks first meets her on the beach as an adult, and she turns and runs back into the water, they lengthened her hair to cover up her ass.
That's why you watch the movie.
Yeah.
Watchy ball.
Yeah, and then when she goes to Liberty Island, she jumps the rail at the Statue of Liberty, and they CGI her butt crack away so you can't see it.
That's incredible.
I don't get it.
We didn't get a catchphrase out of this one, and I think that's the right answer because it's why try to inject joy into this movie? I suppose that's the point of your podcast.
I am so exquisitely empty.
Yeah. I am so exquisitely in need of rent, and that's why I am in this movie.
Yeah, my car payment is due.
I just bought a house.
Yeah,
right. That was him and who was randomly in Jaws 4 when we did that.
Oh, Michael Caine.
Yeah. They should just do a movie together called
Dry Shirt.
Bloody hell!
Yeah. Oh shit! When it jumps out of him onto his plane, he's "Oh
yeah!"
Shit.
It's Hellraiser Bloody Hell instead of Bloodline. It's just him and Michael Caine walking around looking at stuff. I don't know, Master Wayne. Master Wayne. You gotta do it.
Maybe it's time we put the Hellraiser franchise to bed on the franchise.
I promise I will do this on.
Unless we get together and watch the new one with everybody.
That might be good though. I kind of dug it. I have my issues, but I wasn't mad at it for sure.
I definitely think sequels could go places.
Yeah, it does. Granted that there's growth, but I was going to say that the protagonist seems very selfish. In the new
I won't do it on the pod here, but I also need to get your guys' opinion going back to our first episode. Willow is now, of course, on Disney Plus. So a lot of range on that show. I won't do it here. But I promise I will do this on air or on the pod anyway. If you have me back, I will not make you do Hellraiser 5. It'll be something else.
It'll be Hellraiser 10.
You want to see Superman versus?
We'll do that Hellraiser fan film, maybe.
Oh God, no.
Okay, we'll do something else. I'll take a vote. From my own show, Space Couch, which you can catch every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Space Couch Show or facebook.com/ Space Couch show.
I don't know what
Oh,
you
sorry, I was
say.
going to say you can watch the Chris episode on Space Couch
yeah.
because we had Chris on it.
And if you like Dungeons and Dragons, I'm streaming my new Dungeons and Dragons campaign, Tides of Flame, on my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/theoldassretrogamer, and the nights are random. So check the social medias if you want to know when we're actually going to do it.
Oh, that sounds great, man.
And for those of you listening, thank you once again, and I want to thank you as well, Brian, for coming and joining us once again.
No problem, man. Anytime I get to watch Hellraiser with you guys, I am down. Now I kind of want to make the Hellraiser Dungeons and Dragons party. I think that.
Yeah, I think it could be.
Oh, God, we should all sit down and watch the 2000 Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Have you not done that yet?
We have not done that yet.
All right. If it's not claimed by next year, that will be my pick.
Oddly enough,
God.
you know who's in Dungeons and Dragons? Bruce
Payne. Man, that's why you guys are the hosts. Well done.
Could not resist.
King of overacting.
I would have thought of that like an hour later. Jeremy, you remember? Like, dude, the episode's over. It's not going to work.
Pain. But no, for those of you listening, thanks again for joining us. Remember, if you like what it is we do here, please remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly, Chris, what should they do? Share.
We have such episodes to show you here on Movies Starting.
I am so exquisitely bored.
You got a tagline in! You did it!